book comes out today. My book comes out today. You can buy Inside Google Ads, Everything You Need to Know About Audience Targeting by Jill Saskin-Gales on Amazon, wherever you are. US, Canada, UK, Australia, Germany, France, India, Mexico, so many different countries. It's available in paperback. It's available in ebook. Inside Google Ads, grab it today. Now, this is still a short but special podcast episode for you. To celebrate my book's release today, I'm going to be sharing a little excerpt just for you. I'm your host, Jill Saskin-Gales. I spent 6 years working for big brands at Google, and now I work for you. This is Inside Google Ads, special episode 64, Buy My Book Today. Here, I'm going to read from a section near the beginning of the book called What Are Your Audience Targeting Options in Google Ads? There are infinite ways to reach your ideal customers using Google's convoluted web of audience targeting capabilities. They fall into 4 categories. The 4 types of audience targeting you can use in Google Ads or any ad platform are your data, Google's data or the platform's data, a combination of your data and Google's data, or automated targeting. When we talk about audience targeting, we are usually talking about inclusion. By adding audience segments to your campaigns or ad groups, you are telling Google who you'd like to include in your ad targeting. Many audiences can also be used for exclusion, to tell Google who you don't want to show ads to. As we explore each type, I'll clarify when and how you can use each audience type for inclusion or exclusion. And let me share a little bit from the section now called Your Data, aka Remarketing. The first audience targeting category is what you would typically call remarketing or retargeting. In Google Ads, it's called Your Data Segments. This is when you show ads to people who've interacted with your business before. It's one of the most common and generally most profitable paid ads tactics. I like the name remarketing because it perfectly describes what you are doing here. You are remarketing. You are marketing again. You are showing ads to someone that your business already knows. For the rest of this book, I'll use the term remarketing to refer to this audience targeting tactic, and the term your data segments when I'm specifically referring to implementing your remarketing strategies within Google Ads. If you're a meta ads practitioner, you can think of your data segments as equivalent to custom audiences. However, be forewarned, custom segments, which used to be called custom audiences, refer to something completely different in Google Ads, and we'll get to that when we explore the third type of audience targeting, a combination of your data and Google's data. Within your data segments, there are 4 different kinds of remarketing you can do. While these are the categories you'll find in Google Ads, the capabilities are very similar regardless of which ad platform you're using. The 4 types of remarketing you can use in Google Ads are based on people who visited your website, used your app, interacted with your Google content, or gave you their contact information, like an email address. These remarketing segments are all managed in the Google Ads interface by navigating to Tools, Shared Library, Audience Manager. In Audience Manager, you'll find all the remarketing segments in your account under Your Data Segments. It's the first tab. These segments will be categorized by whether they are currently being used by your campaigns or not being used by your campaigns. You can also see the approximate size of each segment, whether they're eligible to serve, and where they're eligible to serve: search, display, YouTube, etc. Depending on your strategy, you may want to exclude remarketing segments rather than targeting them. For example, some businesses don't want to show ads to people who've recently purchased, so you could add your data segments as exclusions to a search, display, demand gen, or video campaign. You can do this by navigating on the left-hand sidebar to Audiences, Keywords, and Content, Audiences, and scrolling down. Underneath the section where you add your audience segments, you'll find the area where you can exclude audience segments. Note that you cannot exclude audience segments from shopping campaigns. Remarketing is still one of those things that makes me think, I can't believe we can do this. How lucky are we as marketers that we can not only use infinite ad targeting methods to reach our ideal customers, but we can also craft messages explicitly for those who have interacted with our business before. And if they leave our digital storefront, aka our website, without making a purchase, we can find them and show ads to them again and again and again. We take this for granted now, especially as consumers. Why are those dang shoes following me across the internet? And with the degradation of third-party cookie data, yep, we'll get there before this book is finished, it's true that website-based remarketing is no longer as accurate as it used to be. There are also policy restrictions in place that limit when and where remarketing can be used. I'm not trying to tamp down on your excitement for remarketing, just set realistic expectations. Remarketing is fabulous with caveats. Let's explore those 4 types of remarketing in greater detail, and then we'll discuss those limitations, some caveats, and my tips for success with your data segments. All right, to read the rest, you need to grab Inside Google Ads, Everything You Need to Know About Audience Targeting by Jill Saskin-Gales, available on Amazon today. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your support and encouragement through this whole process, and I cannot wait for you to finally read my book. We'll return next week with the regular Inside Google Ads episode all about bid adjustments. I'm your host, Jill Saskin-Gales. I'll see you next time inside Google Ads.